Hey everybody, welcome to Live at 5. It is Thursday, February 7th. I am Ryan Lee Gilbert.
And I am Paul Wontorek.
And we are joined in the studio by the wonderful Matt Roden.
I just want to do something different every day, you know?
And somebody else.
And we have an amazing guest today, Ashley Bryant.
Yes!
Who is starring in The Play That Goes Wrong. The Broadway.com Audience Choice Award winner for favorite new play, right?
That's right, absolutely.
Big Broadway smash. And so we're going to talk to her, But
first, we have to get to the top 5. Matt, what is the news today?
Let's get things started with the new Huey Lewis and the News are getting a new musical.
Okay. Huey Lewis and the News is a big, I feel like every day I'm saying, like, I'm really excited about
I'm really excited about this.
But I really am, because I love Huey Lewis and the News. It's called Heart of Rock and Roll,
Yum.
which is one of their big hits, by the way. And I love that song because they mention all the different cities.
They do.
Detroit! Right? Like, yeah. And I love that. So, yeah, somebody is working on, and actually we know this somebody. His name is Gordon Greenberg. He directed Holiday Inn on Broadway. He used to work here, so I know Gordon. Jonathan Abrams is writing the book based on an original story by Abrams and Tyler Mitchell, and it is going to include songs like "The Power of Love," "Stuck with You," "If This Is It." I don't sing. Huey Lewis is a Broadway person. He's been Billy Flynn on Broadway,
absolutely.
And we love American Psycho.
We do.
And remember, there's a Huey Lewis song in it, "Hip to Be Square." And the night I went, Huey Lewis was sitting in front of me.
Wow. So this does mean a lot to you.
So anyway, this is a new musical in the works, and we're excited.
And this is not the story of Huey. This is an original story,
that.
right?
I'm
That's
assuming.
like,
but we might have the Go-Go's and Huey Lewis like right next door to
Jimmy
each other on
Buffett
Broadway.
And
still
Cher.
around,
And Cher.
And
I'm
Donna.
down.
Yeah.
I'm down with this.
All right, we also have a new Lynn Nottage play coming to the public.
Yes, Lynn Nottage, who was just on Broadway with Sweat, which I loved
Me
so
too.
much.
Me too.
She's headed back to the public where Sweat started, and the new play is called Malima's Tale, I believe is the name. And
Yes.
and it'll star Sa Ngauja and Kevin Mambo. The talented stars who both appeared in Fela. They
I
were
love
both
that
in
dramatic pause, and I believe Lynn Nottage actually requested that we insert that dramatic
Malima's
pause.
Tale?
So
I
it
wanted to
wasn't
get it
Ryan
right.
finding the title; it was actually part of the title.
Yes, I wanted to get it just right.
Now wait, Malima. Do you know what Malima is? Sar plays an elephant.
Oh, okay.
I
There we
love
go.
plays about elephants, so I'm in.
All right.
By the
This-
way, Water for Elephants is in the works as a musical, so
Oh.
we might have multiple elephant shows on Broadway.
Look at
too.
that. And it'll be directed by Joe Bonney, and it begins previews March 27th at the Public Theater, and it will open on April 15th.
But yeah, they like swapped in the role of Fela.
Yes, they did. Kevin
they're
Mambo
both-
and
yeah,
Sa.
yeah, Fela and Fela. Yeah.
Fela.
Fela.
Here's another fun name, Raul Esparza. He's exiting SVU after, 6 seasons, I think, right?
Yes. I was actually trained by him on camera. It is Raul Esparza. He likes it with an extra ul.
I thought you were going to say
He's
extra
a
rolling
Cuban.
R.
Yeah.
We love Raul Esparza.
Me
We were
too.
just talking about him yesterday. He's doing the chess concerts in D.C. next week. Very excited for this because we've been waiting for him to do another musical.
Yes,
he did
finally.
Leap of Faith on Broadway. He was fantastic.
So
The
amazing.
show did not run, and then he got a nice cushy job on TV, as
Yeah.
he deserved,
Yeah.
on Law & Order SVU, and he's been on it for 6 years.
Yeah.
We miss him. His character is Raphael Barba.
Barba. Yeah.
He is off the show, but he could come back. They didn't put
They
a bullet
didn't
in
kill
him.
him. No.
They didn't kill him. So he could come back, but it looks like Raul Esparza wants to do musicals, which is exciting,
It's
right?
very
We want him
exciting.
around
That's
here.
exactly what
we
we
want him right here. Come
Yes,
here, Raul.
come do Live at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, we need to get him on Live at 5.
We do.
You guys, Rock of Ages is going, we just got this news in the last hour. Rock of Ages is going back on tour.
Yes, this is breaking news, and as the national editor, this came right to my inbox. Rock of Ages 10th anniversary tour, an all-new production hitting the road in October 2018. But that is all we know. We don't know any of the city stops right now. We don't know any of the cast
it'll be
members.
fun.
And we know it'll be amazing.
There'll probably be Jello shots.
Yes, yeah, and if you didn't have the opportunity to see Rock of Ages on Broadway, you missed out because it is one of the most fun and amazing shows.
And
so,
you know what? The movie did not cut it.
the movie,
This
no.
show
The
needs
movie
to be
did not cut it.
experienced live.
Absolutely.
It is so much fun to see in a theater.
The songs are also,
Yeah.
you know every single song.
Speaking of 80s music on Broadway, it's 80s all the time,
It's
man.
80s all the
time.
time.
My
now,
decade.
Yeah. back.
And the last bit of news we got is that Fire and Air is extending off Broadway a couple weeks.
This is Terrence McNally's latest play at Classic Stage Company. It's a big hit because that's what he does. He writes big hits. It will now run through March 2nd. This is, of course, about the Ballet Russe. Douglas Hodge, Tony winner Douglas Hodge is in it.
good.
Maren Maisie, John Glover, Marsha Mason, J. Armstrong Johnson, all people we know and love, and newcomer James Kuzadi Moyer. Yep, he's fantastic in it. I saw it, and now you have some extra time to go see it.
Wait, did you just say James Armstrong? Wait, Jay?
J. Armstrong
is
Johnson.
in that
What'd I
Fire and Air?
say?
I didn't know that.
J. Armstrong Johnson
No,
is in it.
I didn't know that.
Matt
I
Roden,
didn't know
keep
that.
up.
I didn't know.
He doesn't just do Hocus Pocus at 54 Below. He does fancy plays. And by the way, he's a ballet dancer in it.
Oh.
It's drama.
Drama.
He's giving all the it's a lot. It's
Drama,
it's
drama.
good.
Well, go see it. Well, I think that's it for our news. Thank you, Paul, for
Thank
helping
you,
us
Ryan.
with
Thank
the
you
news.
for having me.
Matt, why don't you tell us about our wonderful guest?
I would love to. Okay, Ashley Bryan is a self-proclaimed army brat who grew up on both sides of the United States and in Europe. She's the daughter of a colonel and an elementary school teacher and was raised with a passion for arts and education. After focusing on theater and music in high school, Ashley attended the University of Utah's actor training program and went on to receive an MFA from the Yale School of Drama. After plenty moving around, Ashley's made a home in Brooklyn with her perfect husband, David. Alongside acting, she owns and operates an early learning program, Paper Moon Playgroup. She's here today to talk about playing Annie in The Play That Goes Wrong. And here's a real fun fact for you. Today is her birthday. And we got her something because we don't, we go full out no marking here. So yes,
Presents.
please. These are, I'm going to walk into the main shot. Hold on.
Look at
These
this.
are
Cupcakes.
from Magnolia Bakery.
Magnolia
you.
Bakery
We're not a
cupcakes.
sponsor, but we'd love for them to
Oh
be.
my.
Right? And they're beautiful.
Look at
Thank
that.
you so much.
Look at that. Just shilling for Magnolia Bakery.
I'm so excited.
And if you guys have
Look at
questions,
that.
please send them right now. Comment.
Yay. Oh, this is so sweet.
Well,
Thank
happy
you.
birthday, Ashley Bryan.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for spending your birthday with us. What an honor.
I'm so happy to be here.
Well, we're so happy to have you. How are things at The Play That Goes Wrong? How are things going over there?
Ridiculous.
Yeah, as always.
As always, fun and exciting and great. I love working with this company. We're having a blast over there.
Yeah, you guys are a huge hit.
Thanks.
The longest running play on
Crazy.
Broadway.
Yeah.
Right now you're launching a national tour
Right.
later this year.
Yeah.
What do you love about this job in particular? What do you love about being part of this Play That Goes Wrong?
Gosh, it was one of those jobs that I did not expect to get. I was no good in graduate school at improv.
Oh,
It's real. I struggled. I really
Okay.
struggled in class. I have vivid memories of crying, in front of real crying
Yeah.
in front of my classmates, because I was doing, and they were laughing, of course, because it's clown class. But so when I got this audition, I just thought this isn't the right job for me. I'm not going to get this, but I really want to go in for it. It's
Right.
fun.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to get it. And so it's been an absolute treat to do. I don't know that I'm feeling any more confident, but that's okay because I don't know that Annie, the character I play, is feeling terribly confident right off
Right.
the bat either. So it's all right.
For people that aren't familiar, tell them a little bit about what Annie is and who Annie is.
Okay, so Annie is a stage manager and a props master. She does everything behind the scenes. And due to a series of events that I won't divulge, Annie ends up in another position in the play.
That's right.
That's all I'll say.
That's it. That's good enough. And how do you guys manage? Because I love this play.
Thank
I've been
you.
to see it 3 times
Oh my gosh.
already. It's so good. How do you make because everything does go wrong. It all goes to mayhem and craziness. But how do you guys stay so on top of, do you ever get tripped up by some of these things that go wrong? Do things not go wrong that should?
Right.
How do you manage it all?
We say a lot that when something doesn't go wrong, it means the play is going right. And so our job is to just continue to play the murder at Haversham Manor because that's what this company has come to do. So we just continue on. Does it trip us up as actors? Sure, it can.
can imagine,
We're getting
yeah.
used to it. We're getting better at it, but it really does keep you on your toes. And we've been doing it as this company currently has been doing it for about 5 months now. And people have asked me, "Are you getting bored? Is it is it hard to go in every day?" Absolutely not.
I can't
have no
imagine.
idea what's going to happen. So
Yeah, totally. And you guys didn't you have a couple propose
Yes.
What happened there? Did you know about it?
We did know about it. We were told a few days in advance, and it was this couple that met. I hope I'm saying this correctly. It was a couple that met. They did props together. Maybe she was an actress and he did props on a show together. And so he just thought this would be the perfect place to propose. I love a good proposal story. So I was all about it. I actually got to bring the bride-to-be up on stage for a little bit beforehand and just know the secret. It was so exciting. And she said yes, so it went well.
Thank goodness.
Right?
Yes, that was your husband described as the perfect husband,
He
David.
is the perfect husband.
You and your
wonderful.
husband live in Brooklyn,
We
right?
do,
What
yeah.
part of Brooklyn do you live?
Right now, we live in Crown Heights, temporarily on our way to Williamsburg.
I just moved out of Crown Heights
You
into
did.
Prospect Lefferts Gardens.
How do you like it?
I love it.
Okay.
I've only been there for a week.
Okay.
But I loved it. I love Crown Heights.
I mean,
too.
Brooklyn, I've only ever lived in Brooklyn, so it's where I want to
And you
stay.
do the Brooklyn Half Marathon.
I do the Brooklyn Half Marathon. I'm
My
signed up this
fiancé does
year.
that. He
Really?
loves it. I don't.
Okay.
No.
You got to
But
try
yeah,
it. If you can get into it,
Yeah, I
it is
was
so
gonna
hard to
say,
get in
yeah.
now. It takes like 20 minutes.
I know.
It's full.
Yeah. No, it's a whole. I support him. I stand there
okay.
with a sign,
You
freezing,
do?
drinking. Yeah. No. I mean, I'm good at that, but
That's
not the
so
running.
good. Yeah, I love that race. I love that race.
And you also in Brooklyn, you own your own business.
I do.
Right? A Paper Moon Playground.
Yeah, Playgroup, yeah.
Playgroup, right?
So it started. A mom in Brooklyn started it, and she knew I had just moved to Brooklyn, and she said, "Hey, I know you're trying to be an actor. How do you feel about teaching?" As you figure out your career.
Right.
And I thought that's great. It was a few hours in the morning. And so I was the teacher and I kind of built a little curriculum. And so I was teaching and then I'd book a job and be away for a while. And then I'd come back, another teacher would come in. Then we had a couple years where there were two teachers. And I realized, as my career moved forward, that I wasn't going to be able to sustain being their
Sure.
teacher. It wasn't fair to them. They're adorable 2 to 4 year olds. So it wasn't really fair to do. So when that mom moved to Virginia, she asked if I wanted to take over the company. And so
now-
I did.
yeah.
So I'm like the principal. That's what one of the
And you
kids
put
calls
on
me.
a show with them
We
every
do.
right. So what show do you put? Like, is it a different show every
It's
year?
a different show every year. We've done such classics as Brown Bear,
Okay.
Are You My Mother?
Love it.
There is actually a book called Hattie the Backstage Bat that I found out about.
I think
Really?
I've heard of this.
It's a children's book from way back. Like I got an old version of it on Amazon. It has like the library card in
Right,
the back of
yep,
it.
totally.
But it is about a mystery play at the Lyceum Theater. And so it's about this bat, right? It's about this bat that is hiding
Kismet.
and can't be in. So I'm thinking we may try and find a way
For
to do
sure.
Hattie the Backstage Bat at Paper Moon.
Yes, absolutely. And you do a ton of TV too. I know
try.
you did an episode of The Marvelous Mrs. Maisel, which I
Yes.
know Matt Roden
Oh my
is
God,
obsessed
that's
Oh,
with.
man.
So I haven't had the chance to see it yet, but how was it? How was it working on that?
Oh, it
And-
was an absolute blast. It was really, so we were filming for fall
Mm-hmm.
in July, maybe.
Okay.
It was that time in summer when it was hitting 100 degrees early.
Right, yeah,
And we
yeah,
were
yeah.
in wool.
Oh my
and
God.
it was really hot, but I mean, it's such a great show and all of these strong women working on it. It was fantastic to be a part of.
Yeah, and I think you also did The Nick, which
I
was one of
did.
my favorite shows. I love that whole Gilded Age New York.
Yes.
What was it like working on? I would have loved to have just visited and been there.
It was like being in a different place,
Yeah.
actually. So I think we were in Greenpoint and they had like made like a dirt road and there were like horse and buggies. It was completely, I was transported just being on set. And Andre Holland, I kind of
So
knew him,
amazing.
so amazing.
He's
And he
incredible
was
in
like,
that.
do you want to run the scene? And I just had a few lines. And so we started running the scene together, so generous of him. And Steven Soderbergh just kind of like circles around us and like the camera starts circling around us and they just start shooting us. And it was a really
That's
fun
amazing.
experience. It was like very,
That's so cool. That's cool. Do you like dividing your time between doing like film and TV work and then coming back to Broadway roots? Because you went to the Yale School of Drama,
did,
right?
yeah.
Do you like one more than the other, or would you like to just always do both?
People ask, what's your dream? And I think my dream is just to be a consistently working actor. And I love the business. So I love doing TV. I love doing plays. I love doing voiceover work.
Do you
I-
sing?
No, not really. Not like the other cast members in my cast. They really sing.
So is a musical something that you would like to eventually
I mean,
treat us
I'd
to?
love to, but I don't know if anyone would let me. But I'd love to.
Right. And how are you? We'll take some questions from fans, from you guys out there. But how are you celebrating your birthday? Are
With
you
you
working?
guys.
Are you working this?
I'm working tonight. I'm having a great day. I have my cupcakes. I'm a few blocks away from the show. It's going to be a great night.
Good for you.
I got a manicure.
What are fans asking?
Okie dokie. So Alec wants to know, a longtime viewer, do you have a dream role? Are there things that you want to do in your career?
I mean, one day I want to play Cleopatra.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
I auditioned
sure.
for Yale with that piece way too young, not quite ready to do it, but it's always been a role I've loved. So
Yeah.
that would be fun. I love Shakespeare. Yeah.
What was the biggest thing you took away from your training? What do you think sits with you the most now that
Ooh.
you're well into your professional career?
I think it's about collaborating with other artists, because at Yale there are student directors and student playwrights, and some of them that I graduated with are just out there killing it.
Yeah.
And so it was just so great to be working with them. I was a little nervous about it actually at first. I thought, how are we going to learn from each other? We need a teacher. We need someone older and wiser than us. But to work with student costume designers and to just really respect everyone's job in this business, it was invaluable. Yeah.
Great.
Justine, what is one time that something has gone really wrong during the play that goes wrong?
One time early on, right before I am meant to do a little stunt through the window, I slipped and fell on my knee. And it hurt. And it was really quick. Some of the cast on stage didn't even see it. But, of course, my whole body got hot. I was so embarrassed. But it was so quick. And because it's the play that goes wrong, when things like that happen, the goal is just pretend like it's supposed to go wrong like that. And so I just kept going.
You all must be covered in bruises and scrapes, though. I mean,
Absolutely.
it falls apart.
We are. We
the
are.
whole thing falls apart. And how?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd just be fearing for my life the entire time.
It's very well choreographed. The crew is amazing. We work really hard to be very, very safe, but we are totally covered in bruises, aches and pains.
Yeah.
It's all about like a little ibuprofen here and there, it
Keeping
hurt
Neosporin in stock.
Exactly. Yeah. Ice packs and heat packs are always backstage.
Absolutely.
We
Oh,
just
good.
deal.
Shannon wants to know, what's your favorite show?
What's my favorite show?
That's a very general question, but do you have plays or musicals or movies that you love?
My first thought was TV show.
I was going to say, are you a reality TV show junkie? I think I've seen on your Twitter you're a big Bachelorette.
I am absolutely following The Bachelor right now.
Isn't this season boring, though?
That's what everyone is saying. I think we're getting there. We don't have a real villain. Are we going to talk about this? I will talk about this. We don't have a
your Live at 5, actually.
Right. We don't have a real villain this year. But so I don't know that it's boring. I just think there's a lot of sweet women, so there's not as much drama, but I'm still watching it. But my favorite TV show is The Golden Girls. And has been since I was 3.5.
The only right answer to
Right?
a question
Yep.
like that. Yes, absolutely.
Friends.
Yes. Let's just watch Golden Girls together.
Bradley wants to know, what's the best advice you've been given about the profession?
My teacher at Yale, Ron Van Loo, would say, you're trying to be great. You're working so hard to be great. Just be good. And I thought that was it, basically saying, don't take yourself too seriously. Do your best. Don't stress out about it. And I think that's the best advice I've been given. Just be good. Don't take yourself too seriously. It's a play. We're playing. Have fun.
No, I think that's good advice. And before we, sorry, go ahead.
No, I said you just play.
Yeah.
That's why it's called a play.
Right.
Yeah.
And before we wrap up, what would you like to tell the people watching out there? Why should they come see the play that goes wrong at the Elysium Theater?
Because it's so much fun, and because you, as an audience member, get to be a part of it. We are expecting and hoping that you will join in with us. It's a great play for families. It's great for a date night. It works for everyone. So come join us and be like the 9th character of our crazy little troupe.
It is so good. You will love it. Well, thank you so much for celebrating your
and
birthday
thanks
with
for
us.
The cupcakes, they're beautiful.
Yeah, show off your cupcakes.
Yeah,
Show the
look at
cupcakes
those.
off.
Thank you. Oops, thank you.
Thank you so much. The seat is always yours. Come back and join us whenever you like.
Thank you so much.
And Matt, why don't you take us out?
I just have to say, I love The Play That Goes Wrong. I've seen it 3 times as well. Took my mother. Like, you gotta go. It's just like everyone loves this show. It's very funny. Okay, thank you guys for tuning in. You can watch Live at 5 every single day at 5 p.m. on Broadway.com's Facebook page. And if you're a fan of podcasts and want a different way to consume this show, or you might be listening to this right now, if you haven't yet, you should subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Be sure to join us tomorrow for another amazing guest, minus the cupcakes. Thanks again, everybody. Have a good one. Bye.